So when it comes to the government, they love to waste your money. I know what you're thinking. Clown. Everybody knows that the government likes to waste money, and it's something that everybody says on a regular basis. But judging by this article today, well, I think the government's taken it to a whole new level. Because it says that the cost of Plymouth's new Arrow and Horizon logo have been revealed. And I'll show you the cost in a moment, because it's probably on the thumbnail. But it is insane. But that's the logo there, right? Plymouth, Britain's ocean city. You've got half a sun and an arrow. That's it. But if we scroll down, it says branding experts. Okay, branding experts. There's two colours. There's black and blue. It's a two-colour image. Branding experts. And it says that they've been paid about £50,000 to create a new logo for Plymouth, featuring an arrow pointing at a bright horizon. And like it says there, £50,000 to create that. There's nothing wrong with a two-tone logo, but when they're going to charge 50 grand for it, that is absolutely insane. Because what you got to think to yourself, right? They could have handed this out to the local people. Not just the local kids or teenagers, but the people at university, as well as people older than that. They could have handed out to anyone in the city. It would have been, like, honestly speaking, kind of a cool prize to win. You know, you created the logo for Plymouth City Council, and it could have gone to someone local, like a proper local. I'm throwing stuff on the desk here, but a proper local, you know? Not one called Mohammed, but an actual proper British person. Could have created the logo. But instead what they do is they contract in these so-called branding experts to make something which, honestly, let me zoom up, right? Honestly speaking, about 20 seconds to do the text. And that's just a half circle with, I'm guessing they've just got rectangles in there. That's how they would have made that. You get the circle, and then long rectangle, shorter rectangle, and you just get another two of those. And that's it. And the image of an arrow, which again is just 3 lines and a right-angled circle in there. You know, because that's where the money would have gone, would have been to create this sun and arrow unique so that Plymouth have the license for it. Whereas, like I said, I pretty much just made it then and there on the spot, so to speak. And it's one of those things as well, like, I'm not being funny. I do work a lot of hours in the day, similar to yourself. But if Plymouth Council were to contact me and say, look, Clown, I know we've got our differences, right? But let's... I will say, Clown, can we please put them to the side for a moment, Clown? And can you please make us a logo for free? Personally, I'd have said yes. I'd have said absolutely. Let's get it done. It'd take them, 5-10 minutes? I mean, I suppose once you've got the design in mind. But even still, half hour of planning maybe, if that, to come up with a couple of designs. Or alternatively, just slam it into AI. In this day and age, £50,000 for a logo? In fact, wait there a second. There you go. So what I did on that one, I said, based on the location, make me an image for Plymouth's City Council. It's not perfect, right? It's not the best looking logo. I don't know what this sticky outfit is. Maybe it's a wave or I don't know. But the point of the matter is, £50,000. I could say it, I could say to cut that P out, or that little pointy bit. Looks like an S. I don't know where that came from. But cut that bit out there, decent logo. Saved them £50,000. And like I said, they could have had everyone in the local population to just send them their logo ideas, and they could have used them on the spot. Whereas instead, they spend £50,000 on external people who probably don't live in the city. They're just going to give them £50,000 and call it a day. And if you enjoyed this daily Clown World video, where we saw the local council spend £50,000 on a logo that shouldn't have spent more than a $5. If you enjoy that level of value, then I'd highly recommend to become one of the 65,026 subscribers.
This country has gone crazy.